Have you ever heard of Babylon? While you might remember the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, it was also a legendary city that was full of financial wisdom that still resonates in our modern world. It was the city where the divide between those who mastered money management and those who struggled with it was evident. How could one person budget and invest while others barely scraped by? Do those principles withstand the test of time in our fast-paced digital economy thousands of years later? Let's jump into all the actions needed to become wealthy based on George Clason's book, The Richest Man in Babylon. In order to understand the actions you have to take, you have to understand the difference between the wealthy and the poor class. The key differences between these classes lay in their approach to money management and wealth creation. The wealthy class practiced disciplined saving and investing, sought financial advice from experienced individuals, diversified their investments, focused on long-term wealth accumulation. The poor class lived paycheck to paycheck, lacked financial education and planning, failed to save or invest consistently, often fell victim to get-rich-quick schemes. In order to be part of the wealthy class, follow these 7 steps to financial freedom. Step 1. Start thy purse to fattening. 1. The first and most crucial step towards financial freedom is to pay yourself first. This means setting aside at least 10% of your income before spending on anything else. While this sounds easy, most people fail at this because when they get their money, they pay for clothes, food, housing, and other services, and oftentimes they have nothing left over for themselves. This means you are living your life as a modern-day slave. Implementation. Set up automatic transfers to a savings account. You are less likely to fall to temptation if the money automatically gets transferred as you don't have to make a conscious effort to save. Use budgeting apps to track your savings progress. Understand where you have room to save even more. Gradually increase your savings rate as your income grows. Consider using the 50-30-20 rule. 50% for necessities, 30% for discretionary spending, and 20% for saving and debt repayment or emergency fund building. Step 2. Control the expenditures. Budgeting is essential for financial success. It involves tracking your expenses and cutting out unnecessary spending. Most people hate the word budget and will avoid this step. But let me remind you that no one is above budgeting. Implementation. Create a detailed budget listing all income and expenses. Identify and eliminate non-essential expenses. Avoid lifestyle inflation as your income increases. This means as you get a promotion at work, you get a nicer car because you can afford it. But in reality, you should add the extra money to savings. Focus spending on things that truly add value to your life. This means you can have fun experiences. Just focus on those that really elevate your happiness. 3. Make thy gold multiply. Investing your savings is crucial for long-term wealth accumulation. This principle emphasizes the power of compound interest and the importance of making your money work for you. Understand the power of compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. If you invest $100 at 10%, next year you will have $110 to invest, and so on. It might feel like free money and illegal, but let me tell you that is 100% legal. If you let your money sit in a bank, it will lose its value over time due to inflation. Implementation. Invest in growing companies for long-term growth. Consider real estate investments. Explore dividend-paying stocks for regular cash flow. Invest as early as you can. The earlier you invest, the more advantage you can take of compound interest. Remember that boring investments are usually the best way to multiply your gold. 4. Guard thy treasures from loss. Protecting your assets is as important as growing them. This principle emphasizes the importance of risk management and insurance. Implementation. Maintain an emergency fund for unexpected expenses. Purchase appropriate insurance coverage. Life, health, property. Be cautious of high-risk investments and scams. Regularly review and update your financial protection strategies. As you get closer to retirement, you might want to take less risk on. Consider umbrella insurance for additional liability protection. 5. Make of thy dwelling a profitable investment. Make sure your investments are growing. While home ownership was traditionally seen as a path to wealth, modern interpretations of this principle can be more flexible. Implementation. Consider buying a home if it aligns with your long-term goals. Explore real estate investment trusts, REITs, for property exposure without direct ownership. Invest in home improvements that increase property value. Consider house hacking or renting out part of your property for additional income. 6. Ensure a future income. Planning for retirement and creating passive income streams are crucial for long-term financial security. Implementation. Maximize contributions to retirement accounts, 401k, IRA. Never miss out on employer matching, as that is free money. You might want to retire at some point in your life, or you might not be able to work. Make sure you have enough to cover you in your later years. Develop passive income sources, rental properties, online businesses. Understand that you can create a product that keeps on selling for years to come with little continual work on your side. Figure out ways to make money while you sleep through real estate properties, dividend stock, stock growth, or selling products you have already created in the past. 7. Increase thy ability to earn. Investing in yourself and your skills can significantly boost your earning potential. The easiest way to get more money is not to save more money, it is to make more money. Implementation. Pursue additional education or certifications in your field. Develop new skills through online courses or workshops. Network and seek mentorship opportunities in your industry. Consider freelancing or consulting to leverage your expertise. Increase your prices if you can. Most of the people who have a product are getting paid too little for the value they provide. Best money invested is money invested in your growth, as that will continue paying throughout your life. In addition to the 7 steps, Clason outlines 5 laws of gold that provide further guidance on wealth management. 1. Gold comes gladly to those who save at least 1/10 of their earnings. This law emphasizes the importance of consistent saving. By setting aside a portion of your income regularly, you show that you are taking action to become wealthy, and the universe will reward you with wealth over time. 2. Gold labors diligently for the wise owner who invests in profitable opportunities. This principle highlights the need to invest wisely. By choosing investments that have potential for growth, you can make your money work for you. You make the gold be a slave for you. 3. Gold clings to the protection of the cautious owner who seeks advice from the wise. This law underscores the value of seeking expert advice. 4. Gold slips away from those who invest in businesses or purposes with which they are not familiar. This principle warns against investing in areas outside your expertise. It's crucial to understand what you're investing in to avoid unnecessary risks. If you don't understand the business and can't explain it to a child, you don't understand enough to invest in it. 5. Gold flees from those who force it into impossible earnings or follow the alluring advice of tricksters and schemers. This law cautions against get-rich-quick schemes. True wealth is built over time through disciplined saving and wise investing, not overnight. Be cautious of high-risk investments. Implementing these principles can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced and often expensive world. Here are some strategies to overcome common obstacles. Start small. Begin with manageable savings goals and gradually increase them. If you can't save 10%, focus first on saving 9% or a smaller amount and increase as you are able to. Stay informed. Continuously educate yourself on personal finance and investing. By taking the time to understand how money works, you can make it work for you. Avoid debt. Focus on paying off high-interest debt to free up more money for savings and investments. Avoid using high-interest rate credit cards to get things that will get you temporary happiness. Many people in America view credit cards as extra income that they can spend when in reality they are getting more and more in debt and becoming more and more of a slave. Build an emergency fund. Ensure you have enough savings to cover unexpected expenses. Regularly review your budget and investment strategy to stay on track. Which action is your favorite, and how have you implemented it in your life to help you escape the average life?